Well, hi. Today is Wednesday, February 5th, 2025. I'm Todd Studer, and this is Morning Coffee. I hope that you don't blame me for what we have in the forecast, but there is ice expected in the area. I shot my mouth off yesterday about no precipitation in the forecast for the next 10 days, and then look what happened. We seem to be on the very western edge of a really large winter weather system that's all across the upper Midwest. And so just stay safe and always check and see. And if you can stay home when it's icing out, it's always best to be able to do that. I saw that yesterday there were announcements made of more radio layoffs. This time, at least what I saw was in the Des Moines market. Now, I'm not sure how much wider spread that it was. Folks that I know lost their jobs yesterday, saying that their positions had been eliminated. This has just been the nature of things for a very long time. I remember when I first got into radio in the early 90s, and I would hear about these things going on and thinking, well, I'm kind of immune from that. I'm operating in a smaller market. And eventually I did get into larger markets and started working for a network, and I was on stations across the country. But this is not an uncommon thing. This has been going on for a while. I mean, those who have listened to Channel 94.1 and in the Omaha market know that that morning show got all busted up here this week. So it happens. And my heart goes out to everybody that this has happened to. Too many times I have seen people that are just trying to make a living get shown the door because according to whatever management or brass there might be, that their salary just no longer makes sense to be able to keep the position open. Well, here's the thing. And, especially for the person that I saw that got laid off over in Des Moines that said his position was eliminated, his duties weren't. He still has to do things, and somebody's going to have to pick up the slack from that, and that's what happens. And then for people who are still in the industry, they are being overworked, and those duties fall onto them. But everybody's afraid to say anything because now I'll lose my job if something happens. That's the nature of the radio industry. That's why I don't want to be in it anymore. I got out. I prefer doing things this way and being on the web. It's a very similar show. I have a camera pointed at me where before it was just radio, and it's a different delivery method. It's just going over the internet. It's not going over a traditional radio stick. But if you think about it, does that really matter? Most of the radio stations are running apps now anyway, and you can stream them online. So what's the difference? So if you are one of those that just got laid off again, as I mentioned, my heart goes out to you. If you'd like to know more about the podcast world, reach out to me. Send me an email, toddstuder@gmail.com, or you can just go to my website, leshillsmedia.com, and you can connect with me there. I'd be happy to share the information that I have as far as this particular industry goes. And, I like to control my own destiny. And that is why I'm doing what I'm doing. And it's been very well received, and it continues to grow. In fact, we're going to be announcing a new sponsor very, very soon, and I'm really excited about this one. So that's coming up. And I seldom know the right words to say when something like this happens, but it happens a lot. And as I mentioned before, when I was in smaller market, I used to think I was immune to it, but that's not even true anymore. Folks in small markets that their stations have been bought up by larger corporations, they're finding their jobs eliminated and then centralized into a network position. So there's, one person on the air for 50 radio stations at the time. I used to be part of that empire. I know what it's like to do those kind of jobs too. Radio's rough. It's just a tough industry to be a part of. And, if I could go back into my 20s and be able to select a different career, I'd probably do it. But, I had fun. Don't get me wrong. There was a lot of things that I did that were very enjoyable. A lot of it had to do with broadcasting sports. I used to be a sportscaster, did play-by-play at both the high school and college level. Never did any pros, but still enjoyed that immensely. But as far as a secure future, I don't see it. There are a few. There are some, yes, that have managed to stay on the air, and they've even managed to stay on the air in one market, but they're the exception. They're not the rule. And I keep hearing people say, that the radio is in decline and it's going to disappear. I don't know that that's going to happen, but I do know that something needs to happen in order to be able to treat the on-air staff and some of the other folks better. And I don't like how all of this goes down. And yesterday was proof of it yet again. All right. Let's stop with the depressing stuff. I see that coming to the Orpheum in Omaha, Mr. Bob Dylan. He's going to be playing there April 1st, and tickets are going on sale. The pre-sale is tomorrow, and then regular tickets going on sale on Friday. So Bob Dylan coming to Omaha. That is kind of cool. Again, playing at the Orpheum on April 1st. AirServe Heating and Air Conditioning and Waldstein Plumbing, proud supporters of what we do here at Morning Coffee and also at Les Hills Media and Podcast. Travis has a podcast with us. It's called Circle of Trades. He's been on hiatus for a little while as he's been very, very busy with what's going on at both AirServe and at Waldstein Plumbing. But we've got some things in place. We're going to get things rolling again very, very soon. And I'm looking forward to seeing new episodes with Travis and some of his guests. The entire idea of the podcast is to be able to encourage young people to consider the trades as an option as they are looking at what they want to do after high school. And Travis can make a really good case for if you like to work with your hands, you don't mind getting dirty, you like hard work, then this could definitely be an option for you. And you can come out of it making a pretty darn good living. So in the meantime, if you have any HVAC needs or plumbing needs, go to the websites for AirServe Heating and Air Conditioning and Waldstein Plumbing. Also, Foxco Fabrication is busy with new products. Here, take a look at this picture. This is kind of cool. A new Stein that they are creating and say that it's going to be available for St. Patrick's Day, which is going to be here before you know it. Boy, that's just hard to believe. Time just seems to be speeding up. Welding, big with Foxco Fabrication. They can also turn your truck into a flatbed. How about that? All of that information is available on their website, foxcofab.com. I saw on social media that Pottawatomie County Conservation has a lot of events coming up yet this month. You can learn all about them at potconservation.com and click on their calendar of events. Just a few of them that are coming up include this Saturday at Hitchcock Nature Center. There's going to be a fly tying course, so you can learn how to learn fly tying. There we go. Or tying flies. I'm not sure which way that should be. Cost is just $5. And it's going on from 9 until 11 Saturday morning. This is designed for those 12 years and older to learn the art of fly tying. And it's going to be held with Cornhusker fly fishers at Hitchcock Nature Center. Also this week, well, actually next week, will be Homeschool in the Hills, the AM and PM class. This is at Botna Bend Park, learning about bison and elk. The morning class from 10 until 11:30, and then the afternoon from 1 to 2:30. It's designed for kindergarten through early high school. Cost is just $5 per child. Gardening with native plants. This is an introduction to pollinators and native plants will be held at the Council Bluffs Public Library. That'll be Thursday, February 20th. That evening from 6 until 8. This program, completely free, and is for those 14 and up. Also, coming up on Saturday, February 22nd, will be a Good Oak Introduction to a Land Ethic workshop. That'll be held at Hitchcock Nature Center that morning on February 22nd from 9 until 11. It is a free introductory course, and it is for ages 14 and up. And then as we cross over into the month of March, that'll be on a Saturday, will be the Maple Tree Tap at Botna Bend Park. It's free for members or a $3 park entry permit at Botna Bend going on from 11 to 2. This is for all ages, so bring the family out for the annual Maple Tree Tap at Botna Bend Park in Hancock, Iowa. Just a few things going on at potconservation.com. That is the website to be able to take a look at everything. Service Master Restore by Schmader. That is Cindy Schmader, and the number that you will need when disaster strikes, whether it be fire, it could be a flood, but they do a lot of other things as well, including carpet cleaning, also upholstery cleaning, window cleaning, vandalism cleanup. There is just all sorts of services that you can get by going to the website. You see it scroll by on the bottom scroll. Yeah, it's a little bit longer of a website name, but that will take you directly to Cindy's webpage, and you can get a hold of her. They do have 24-hour emergency services there as well. So that is Service Master Restore by Schmader. And ThinkSpace IT is here to bring you a creative approach to technology. The evolution of your business all begins with a single idea, and that is growth. So how do you integrate the power of advanced technologies to help improve your business? If you think about it, the answer is right in front of you. So go to thinkspaceit.com, and you're going to learn that they don't sell, they build long-term relationships. Could be managed IT services, managed print services, consulting, communications, whatever your needs are for your business, a well-designed network makes all the difference. So go to thinkspaceit.com to learn more. Well, hopefully we don't get the weather too bad today, but as we said earlier this week, it is winter time, but still ice may be my least favorite weather phenomenon, and I'm just not at all a fan. I like traction. When I was young, I didn't mind falling so much, but now bones are brittle. I don't feel like breaking them anymore. All right, that's going to wrap things up for today. Once again, if you have an idea for something that you would like to see on a morning coffee, please send me an email, toddstuder@gmail.com. Always happy to talk with nonprofits and service organizations. If you have one of those or involved with one, get a hold of me. That is a completely free service we do, is have you on as a guest for that. We've got more coming up yet this week that we're going to be talking with. And I'd love to talk to you about sponsorship too. If it would, I think it could make a lot of sense for you. There's a lot of things that go into being a sponsor on Morning Coffee. There's a ton of value there. So again, my email address, toddstuder@gmail.com. Well, stay safe on this Tuesday, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow. My name's Todd Studer. Have a great day.